Now we suddenly have to have a reason to stop me, and then not only disrespect me and trample on my civil rights and constitutional right and natural right and just life, my business. Anyways, so I went through that court motion. I was given a court date on I was first basically back. I had been reporting. I came back because my car was supposed to be, and on the road as I come back within the hours with a friend of mine or a family member, which again I have the record. I have a video, so evidence, and we go through that very chronological order. It's very easy to see what happened and what transpired and where exactly did I break the law, or if I did, what course of action did I do to correct if I have. But we all make mistakes. I mean, don't tell me you never got a speeding ticket. I got, right? It's on my record. I'm not telling you I was intentionally speeding if it happened, it happened, and it was safe to do so, and we all speed here and there, but cause no harm. Safety first. So, when you go to school to do your driving school, right? Why? So you can understand the laws of the road. You're living on the land. You have to abide by and be responsible and assume accountability for your actions. And if you're unable to, then this is why you need a liability insurance, because when you run over a bicycle or a pedestrian, where you're at fault, because there's no way a pedestrian is going to cause damage. No matter how fast he tries to jump at you, you're moving at faster speed, right? It's all relative. Faster speed with a bigger mass, more energy. There's more mass inertia you have. So the damage and the impact caused is going to be greater. And this is basically what we evaluate life, risk, buy and sell. But this is all part of life. You're alive, and you have different state of mind, of state and physical. So you go to sleep. You don't just sleep 24 hours. You get up, you do things, and if you have things in life, you do things in life. You don't have to conform to everybody else's construct and to please social opinion, and pick your favorite bandwagon of the day, right? You have this. You're sole chief executive of your holy body, right? That's your body, your mind, and the free will, informed consent, conscious choice without a gun to your head. Why should you be robbed away and deprived your unalienable fundamental natural rights and freedom, integral to the well-being of not just humans, animals as well? They treat dogs better than they treat you in jail. Not because you're a criminal. If you're a criminal, you serve your time. But there's also a humane way and inhumane way to treating people. Because, if you do not cultivate, kind of a positive environment, and you are throwing people in jail left, right, center, I mean, you're depriving them from the ability to go about life, and what recourse those people do have. Well, when you look at the jail system and how failed the judiciary system is, that's basically your metric for a truly democratic system. Because in a truly democratic system world that you pride yourself to be democratically Western value, that essentially, I call it pseudo-democracy. Why? Because it's one way. It's rigged. You either have the money and you have now privileged access for legal advice. It costs $25,000 to press, constitutional challenges with a legal counsel that agrees to take your case. And not everybody will take any case because, you have to have a highly likelihood or chance of winning. Otherwise, why waste the time on, yourself and, tarnish your reputation if you are not that astute, competent, professional, right? Because you practice law, you're a practitioner, you're practicing law. Just because you study does not mean that you can actually take the complex case. And most cases are not complex if you can establish, a root cause and a premise. Everything is very simple. You have epoch, right? Events, place and time. That's, currency. So epoch, event, place and currency, which is time. So the current event happened, or happened when it happened. So you need the record of that when you are advancing any claim. It's not based on he said, she said. It's not a question of opinion. Justice is a question of facts. Laws and orders, right? It's There's hierarchy to each laws and order. There's hierarchy, and the hierarchy cannot be breached, because that would be a breach of, chain of command. That's, corporate, martial. But we're civilians, so we abide by what we call Constitution of Canada, the bylaws, 1982. That's when we patriated Canada. We patriated Canada from England. But anyway, I gotta stop now here because, less than 500 megabytes. I have to always upload.